all of Harmata's legs and even cuts one to make her drop the kid. While Gunnar rescues the girl, Harmata manages to knock down Nemesis to then stab her arm. However, Nemes has mechanical gauntlets so she can still move and cut off another leg. Harmata knocks her down again, then tries to kill Gunnar and the child, but Nemesis stabs her rear before using her gauntlets to light her blades on fire. As she slides down the floor, Nemesis strikes Harmata's spider body, then stabs her humanoid torso with both swords at the same time. Afterward, Nemesis joins the group and they take off again. Gunnar and Cora share another moment and she decides to tell her a bit more about herself. Since she was Belisarius' adoptive daughter, she lived a privileged life and soon became part of the royal guard. She was in charge of protecting the princess, who had the unique power of bringing beings back to life. To this day, Cora still feels guilty for not being able to save her the day of the attack. Sometime later, the group arrives at Pollux and visits the arena, where dozens of warriors die every day. General Titus is in a horrible state and they have to drag him inside to take a shower, but he protests during the whole process. Titus used to be a commander for the old king, but he fell into a deep depression when his army was ambushed and all his men were killed because he tried to surrender. At first he doesn't want to fight, but he changes his mind when Cora offers him the chance to get revenge. Meanwhile, the bounty hunters bring the rebel contact to Noble, who promises to let him go in exchange for information. The guy explains the Blood Axe siblings are under the protection of King Levitica and Sharan, then Noble kills him. Moments later, Cora's team arrives at Sharan and meets with King Levitica, who agrees to arrange a meeting with the rebels. Soon the Blood Axe siblings arrive with their rebel army and Cora tells them about their fight, admitting that the chances of winning are low but also pointing out that her people have always fed them, so the least they can do is defend them. The brother Darian agrees to help and then approaches his army, offering a heartful speech to ask for volunteers. A few rebels gladly agree to go with him. Afterward, the group leaves with their new allies, and Kai says he's been so inspired by them that he wants to help them fight. However, he still has some boxes to deliver, so Cora agrees to stop one last time before going home. Shortly after the group leaves, Noble and his men find Levitica and destroy his